You have to be willing to challenge everything else because customer preferences change over time. And this is a great example. We're going to do this in a way that we stay consistent with what we stand for at Southwest Airlines, but we're going to meet the demands of our customers.
That's the CEO of Southwest Airlines on Thursday, announcing a pretty big change that you better be sitting down for: assigned seats.
Well, today we're announcing that we're adding more choice. We're moving to assigned seating from open seating.
Up until now, when flying most other major airlines, knowing your luck, you'd likely be ticketed to that specific seat that doesn't recline in the very back of the plane across from the bathroom. But on Southwest, you'd be free and able to choose from any open seat on the plane. But since you boarded last, all that's left is the one in the very back of the plane across from the bathroom. You see, for more than 50 years, Southwest has used this Thunderdome-like open seating process, where customers get assigned a boarding group and position upon check-in. At the airport, the gate lights line up in neat little groups by letter and number in an orderly elementary school-like queue. And once on the plane, they can sit wherever they want, assuming someone hasn't already placed a backpack in the seat you're eyeballing to pretend that somebody's already sitting there.
It's kind of a pain having to, wait till that last second to check in so we can try to not be the last ones to board.
That's a recent Southwest traveler who spoke to the Associated Press about this process, where being in the A boarding group tends to get you whatever seat you'd prefer. The window for the view, the aisle for the comfort, or maybe the middle because you're very weird and intentionally want to sit between two strangers.
We did get Group B this time, but we had alarms set on our phone so that we could check in.
Yeah, travelers like her need to set reminders to check in the moment check-in is available. Because over the years, this egalitarian boarding process has carved out exceptions for things like family seating or disability assistance. And that process has been further gamed by things like microtransactions, where you can pay to sneak yourself into one of the earlier boarding groups for as low as 15 or 30 bucks a pop, like this big spender.
With the seating by group, there's always a little bit of a jockeying for position in good seats and of course paying to bump yourself up in that line. Specific to Southwest and their boarding policy, more and more people started buying their way up in the line, which kind of falters the system that they had in place.
It's something that our customers clearly want, and we're always looking to fulfill the needs of our customers and understand what's important to them.
Southwest claims they've been studying seating options, running tests, and surveying customers, and that most travelers today want to know where they'll be sitting on the plane before they get to the airport.
It's always nice to know that you have an assigned seat where you're sitting in the aircraft, particularly when you're traveling with family or colleagues for business.
I think it would make things move a little faster, and then you're not, people aren't arguing over seats or anything.
Of course, despite their logo, Southwest doesn't appear to be granting you an exclusive place to rest your ass out of the goodness of their heart. The company is trying to boost revenue in the wake of falling profits. And one way to do that, like many other airlines do, is to roll out new premium seating experiences. Delta, for instance, might soon end up rolling out a new basic business class, further muddying up the roster of what's included with your flight. From basic economy, which doesn't let you pick a seat or even earn miles, all the way up to Delta One, which gives you vanilla watermelon lip balm inside of an amenity kit so impressive they produced a video about it. Wow. And considering future concepts like these double-decker airplane seats, who knows what the future holds when it comes to class-segmented tropospheric travel?
While we can't tell you everything today, we can tell you a lot. So we're introducing assigned seating and extra legroom, and it looks like about a third of the seats across our fleet will be available in extra legroom.
Yep, extra legroom. It's not yet clear what that'll cost travelers on a per-inch basis, but at least you might be able to enjoy your pretzels and slightly more comfort on your new 3 a.m. flight.
I'm also really excited about the introduction of 24-hour operations or red-eye flying. It's something that our customers want, and it helps the efficiency of the airline because basically you've got an aircraft that was sitting overnight.
Southwest thinks that customers will ultimately adapt to these new changes. And at least when it comes to this new boarding process, they might be right. Assuming, of course, they don't keep changing shit.
I would definitely choose Southwest, having seat assignments, as long as the free bags continue.
If you'd like the free content to continue, subscribe to @TheNewsRefresh for more weird and interesting news stories like these each and every day. Wow, talk about a first-class offering.